Episode 8 of the morning show Season 4, titled The Parent Trap, really digs into the painful, complicated relationships at the heart of this show, especially when it comes to love and family. In my review of Episode 7, I talked about Celine and Miles, and I remember asking myself what she ever saw in him. He's not rich, he's not particularly ambitious, and he doesn't seem like the kind of person who could match her in terms of influence or power. But this episode reminded me that love isn't always about finding someone who looks good on paper or ticks all the boxes society tells us to look for. Sometimes, love is about finding someone who gives you something the world can't. Celine genuinely loves Miles. That much is clear. We might not know their full history, but from what we've seen, it feels like Miles made her feel safe, seen, and cared for in ways her own family never could. He wasn't focused on appearances or prestige like her optics-obsessed relatives. Instead, he loved her for who she really was. But what's heartbreaking here is that whatever bond they once shared has completely fallen apart. The spark is gone, the trust is shattered, and no amount of trying can fix what's already been destroyed. As much as it hurts to admit it, Celine is only breaking herself more by staying. And even though I hate agreeing with her brother, I have to. It's time for her to walk away. While Celine might have the chance to leave that relationship behind, Alex Levi doesn't have that same luxury with her father. This episode makes it painfully clear that Alex and Martin are bound by blood, history, and a lifetime of unresolved issues. And honestly, I've been confused about Martin's role this whole season. He showed up out of nowhere, stirred up all kinds of emotional turmoil for Alex, and for a while, it felt like the show didn't know what to do with him. But in The Parent Trap, we finally start to see some depth to their story, and maybe even the beginning of a payoff for all that tension. Watching Alex try to reconnect with her father is tough. She spent her entire life trying to prove her worth to him, showing that even if she isn't an academic giant like he wanted her to be, she's still someone of value, someone talented in her own right. But you can feel how much resentment has built up between them. Martin, for his part, is struggling with his own guilt. It's clear he's carried bitterness over losing his wife, and somewhere along the way, he directed some of that pain toward Alex. The tragedy is, none of it was ever her fault. She wasn't to blame for her mother's postpartum depression, and she shouldn't be punished for choosing a different path than the one her father imagined. Like so many parents, Martin had this idealized version of what his family should be. And when life didn't match that vision, he simply gave up. That emotional neglect shaped Alex in ways that still haunt her today. This episode really brings that to the surface, showing us not just the distance between them, but also the quiet, desperate hope that maybe, just maybe, they can still find a way back to each other. What did you think of this episode? Do you feel like Alex and Martin's storyline finally gave us something meaningful after all that build-up? And do you think Celine made the right choice about Miles, or was there still something left to save? Let me know your thoughts down below. I love hearing your takes on these characters. If you're enjoying the morning show as much as I am, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into your favorite TV dramas.